a man was found dead on a beach with no identification. 2 men were discovered wearing strange lead masks. A woman traveled across Europe using multiple identities before vanishing forever. A hijacker parachuted from a plane with $200,000 and was never seen again. And a cryptic message may have foretold a man's death. Decades later, investigators still don't have answers. These are 5 of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in history. Mystery number 1, the Somerton Man. On December 1st, 1948, a well-dressed man was found dead on a beach in Australia. Nobody knew who he was. There was no identification, no wallet, no explanation. Police searched his pockets and found almost nothing. Then investigators discovered a tiny piece of paper hidden inside a secret pocket. The words read, "Tamam shud," meaning, "It is finished." The phrase came from a rare book of poetry. When police found the book, it contained a mysterious code written inside. To this day, nobody knows exactly what the code meant. Some believed he was a spy. Others believed he was involved in a secret romance. In 2022, researchers announced they had likely identified the Somerton Man. His name may have finally been discovered. But more than 70 years later, nobody knows exactly how he died. Mystery number 2, the lead masks. In 1966, 2 men were found dead on a hilltop in Brazil. They were dressed in formal suits, raincoats, and strange lead masks covering their eyes. There were no signs of violence, no struggle, no obvious cause of death. Then investigators discovered a handwritten note. It read, 6:30 be at specified location, 18:30 ingest capsules. After effect, protect metals, await signal. Nobody knew what signal they were waiting for, or what the capsules contained. Some believed the men were attempting to contact extraterrestrials. Others thought they were involved in a spiritual experiment. Nearly 60 years later, nobody knows why they climbed that hill, or why they died. Mystery number 3, the Isdal Woman. In 1970, hikers discovered the burned body of a woman in a remote Norwegian valley. Police quickly realized something was wrong. The woman carried no identification. Investigators later found suitcases linked to her. Inside were wigs, coded notes, and clothing with every label removed. Witnesses reported seeing her traveling across Europe using multiple identities. She checked into hotels under different names. Some investigators believed she was a spy. Others thought she was running from someone, but nobody knew who she really was. More than 50 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. She is remembered only as the Isdal Woman. Mystery number 4, D.B. Cooper. In 1971, a man calling himself D.B. Cooper boarded a flight from Portland to Seattle. Shortly after takeoff, he handed a flight attendant a note. He claimed he had a bomb. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. After the plane landed, authorities delivered everything he requested. Cooper released the passengers, then ordered the crew back into the air, somewhere over the Pacific Northwest. Cooper opened the rear stairs, grabbed the money, and jumped into the darkness. Despite one of the largest manhunts in FBI history, authorities found no trace of D.B. Cooper. Years later, a young boy discovered a bundle of decaying ransom money along a riverbank. It was the only confirmed piece of evidence ever recovered. Nobody knows if Cooper survived the jump. Nobody knows where he landed. And nobody knows who he really was. More than 50 years later, the identity of D.B. Cooper remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. Mystery number 5, YOGTZE. In 1984, a German man named Günther Stoll became convinced that someone wanted him dead. Friends and family thought he was paranoid. Then one night, while sitting at his kitchen table, he suddenly jumped to his feet and shouted, "Now I've got it!" He grabbed a piece of paper and wrote a strange word, YOGTZE. Moments later, he crossed it out and left his home. Hours later, Stoll was found dying beside his crashed car on a remote road. But investigators discovered something disturbing. His injuries didn't match a car accident. Evidence suggested he had been run over before the crash. Witnesses reported seeing other people near the scene. Before he died, Stoll told police that 4 men had been involved. Investigators never identified them, and nobody has ever explained the meaning of the word YOGTZE. More than 40 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. 5 mysteries, 5 investigations, decades of theories, and still no answers. The Somerton Man, the lead masks, the Isdal Woman, D.B. Cooper, YOGTZE. Each left behind clues, each sparked countless theories, and each remain unsolved. But these aren't the only mysteries that continue to puzzle investigators. Next time, we'll examine a deadly expedition in the frozen mountains, A signal from deep space. A vanished lighthouse crew. A remote farmhouse holding dark secrets. And a book nobody has ever been able to read. 5 more mysteries. 5 more unanswered questions. Until then, keep searching.